Hello and welcome to Plus TV's Tea Time. On this program, we bring you the latest updates, the latest scoop, and the latest news in the world of entertainment. I'm Tekumbo Taiwo, and my co-anchors are here to dissect every story. It's Ife Oshinkeye and Lakpe Banjo. Hi, guys.
Hi. I'm just calling Ife.
On this episode, we bring you the most recent developments regarding Gucci Mane, John Cena, Grammy President Neil Portnow, and a whole lot more. It's time to dig right into the stories, and we're starting first with this story on Wizkid. The star boy promotes Nigerian Jersey for the World Cup. So why did they get Wizkid to actually do the promotion?
No, it's not like they got him to do the promotion. I think he was part of the artists which were contracted to model the new jersey. I think that was way back in February. So because they were releasing the jersey officially today, Wizkid took to his Instagram page and he has just been posting a lot of pictures promoting. So I think it was a personal thing. And I think it affected the sales eventually.
Affected the sales positively, I imagine.
Definitely positively, even though they had sold 3 million pre-ordered jerseys way before the release date.
Okay. And how is the sales right now? Because I think I heard you say...
It's sold out. It's not even available on their website anymore.
Good heavens. So do you think they'll have to do...
Including the training kits.
Whoa.
Not just the jerseys.
What's your take on this?
Well, yeah, I think Starboy's hot at the moment, so they got him to jump on it. It wasn't just him, there was Awobi.
Yeah, there was
Skepta. There's a few girls on there as well. So no, it's definitely... it's hot to be Nigerian right now, I think, and even like the queue to queue up to buy the jerseys was like really, really long this morning. So yeah, everyone's kind of like getting involved.
Do you have any idea how long they had to wait? The waiting time, like an hour, 2 hours?
I don't know, but I know people were there before the night store opened.
Within minutes.
Yeah, they only got 3 million orders, and how many people are like in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria? It's crazy numbers. So yeah. No.
Last thoughts on this?
Shout out to Starboy. Starboy.
And you, Lakpe?
Yeah, I really want to get my hands on a pair actually. So I'll see if I can get one.
You know Alex Awobi, right?
Why is that relevant?
Payback.
Do you know how much they cost? Did we see how much
£62, which
they were
is
selling for?
Just about 50,000, is it? Yeah, 60 times 50. Yeah, thereabout. So it is quite pricey, but it's worth it because it's the new kit. Ahead of the World Cup. It should be exciting.
And most of the people that got them, do you think they're actually going for the World Cup, or do you think they're getting them for...
Yeah, right.
But you know my question now. I've been seeing people wear that jersey before today. So I'm not asking myself, like, what have they been wearing? Is it fake? Because they said they deliberately held back till now for it to be part of the last jerseys to be released, because they know our Abba brothers now.
I think that's what has happened in this case, though, because, like, of what you just said now.
But it's just the football kit. Why can't you make the fake version? I don't get it. Like, the only difference is it's got a Nike tick.
Nah, you can't make the fake version.
How can you not? It's just machine and
exactly.
sewing.
Nah, I'm just like, I've lost respect for a lot of people right now, man. Like, I've seen people wear
the
jersey like 2 months before now. So I'm thinking like...
Yeah.
But you know when Wizkid talked about it some time back, or when they signed him on, I think they showed a picture of how it was going to look. Maybe that's what they saw.
Yeah, and then it's the fake one, because the only person they gave the jersey to was the Starboy, because there's the Starboy FC, a music, the Starboy.
No, but it wasn't just Starboy that they gave it to.
Yeah, I know about in Nigeria. It was just Starboy FC, yeah.
Oh, in Nigeria that they gave those jerseys.
So unless Wizkid now sold the ones they gave to him, I don't know. I'm just
a lot of their PR team and that their like in crowd have it as well. It's not just, but that one was the homecoming one, and it said homecoming on the back, so they designed a special one for that.
Yeah, and it has Starboy.
Yeah, on it. So yeah, no, Wizkid was the pioneer of it in Nigeria. So yeah.
So all of you wearing fake jerseys, man. Change your ways.
Yeah, change your ways. I don't care though. Like, it shouldn't really matter. But
there's someone in trouble actually.
Well, that's where it went.
Kudi.
All right then. Next up, Grammys President Neil Portnow is to step down 4 months after controversial step-up comments about female artists. So, this is very controversial indeed, and why is he trying to step down now after making the step-up comments? Because I like this play on words.
I think this is a feminist... Okay, once again, I rephrase. I think this.
Why did you decide to rephrase though? Did you see Lakwe's reaction?
Yeah, exactly. But okay, I'm going to rephrase now. This seems, or some comments I've seen on social media are claiming that this is a feminist situation, in the sense that people are blowing this out of proportion. This guy did not.
You think they are blowing it out of proportion?
Yes, because
You're
it's
so
the female
annoying.
music
executive.
executives.
Okay, you know what, Lakwe, we're going to come to you.
It's the female music executives that are asking him to step down.
So,
Okay, for having made that statement.
And he's just saying, I think it's even an encouraging statement to women, like, you need to step up your game. I don't know how to put it and not sound wrong. You need to step up your game so that you can win more Grammys next year. That was.
But you know, in the Western world, there are certain things that are politically correct and not politically correct. So sometimes people can take things out of context, and I think the women got sensitive about it. Or do you not?
Yeah, like
think
Lakwe just got sensitive. She said, "I need to step down from the show." Did you hear?
But the thing is, you've got. Okay, Lakwe, we've got to hear from Lakwe now because I don't think she agrees with whatever we're saying.
Anything that's about women, he gets so upset about. Why do you think it's so personal?
No, don't make me.
Yeah, no, you do, because this is not the first time you've done it. Now, the issue is, right, I mean, I'm going to break it down for you. Yes, the comment was taken out of context. Yes, there was an unnecessary uproar, but it's not a feminist movement. So shut up about that, first of all. And two, the way he articulated himself was wrong. I understand what he was trying to say, but his delivery was poor. Now, whether or not the female executive said that or not, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors at the Grammys, that they feel like there's a sexist issue going on there. So there probably is. Like, there's been this whole, there was Oscar so white, there was Brit so white. There's always movements that are happening behind closed doors that people aren't aware of. So it might be that, you know, there's a feminist, there's a sexist agenda within the.
I thought you were just gonna agree.
I do agree with you, but I'm saying
you do.
I do agree with you. I think, but I don't agree with you saying that it's just feminism. Do you actually know what that means?
But you know,
you just think that as soon as women start making noise about, give us our rights, it's a feminist movement.
No.
Are you gonna give him a class on feminism 101?
He doesn't know
I think I need that class.
You do.
Maybe my own definition of feminism
is different from the world.
What is your definition of feminism?
Forget down.
Because you don't know.
Feminism is relative.
No, don't say I don't know.
But you don't.
No, but if fair though, are you saying it's relative? You're saying that yours is different than everyone else's is different?
Women asking for equal rights with men. Women asking to be respected. Do you understand? I understand all that.
That's not what feminism is.
Wait, no, relax. I'm not explaining feminism to you. I don't need to prove feminism. I'm just explaining.
Because you don't know what it is.
Just say that on the show.
You don't know what it is.
Stop making me talk on this show.
Go on.
All right, so back to what we're saying.
Yeah.
I think this is a feminist movement.
Okay.
I'm still going to stick to that.
Okay.
Because these are the female executives asking him to step down.
So let me clarify quickly. Are you saying that the female artists didn't actually come out to say this? Is that just the executives? Because I would have thought that, having heard that, some of the female artists...
At least I didn't see any female artists coming out to kick against him. It's just the female
But why would
music
it be female artists? Because it was female executives that work with him. They see the reality of what it's like to work in a male-dominated
now, you were
industry.
telling me that this issue was being blown out of proportion.
It
So
is
why are
being
we
blown out of
getting on the
proportion.
show and then you're getting all twisted?
No, shut up. Don't try that.
Why are you being twisted?
No, I'm not being twisted. Stop being annoying. Stop winding me up.
Okay.
First of all, right, I said it was being blown out of proportion because of what he said. What he said wasn't wrong. Like, he's saying that women should step up.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity, there's a platform for them to present themselves. The reason why these women are angry, I'm saying, is because they see the reality of what it's like to be in a male-dominated industry. You don't know what happens in the Grammys behind closed doors. You don't know why they're so offended by that comment. So you have no right to say that it's a feminist movement, which is a wrong statement in itself.
I have one final question. Do you think, based on this, that he could be fired?
I think it will be quite silly to have him fired. But yeah, I reckon he will, because they will just mount all the pressure.
I think that's why he's stepping down himself before he gets fired.
He's not going to get fired for this. I think this is silly. Like, if they fire him for this, there must be other things that's going on that
associated
we don't know about.
with it.
Yeah, that we don't know about. That's it. But I don't see why he would get fired for making a comment in January and getting fired for it now.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't... It's not.
Do you think there's an
wild.
agenda against him then? Because I'm thinking, why didn't they say this in January and
No,
not?
if I would say there's a feminist agenda, right?
Well, I think he's a feminist agenda.
He doesn't know what.
But you're not saying anymore. Are you saying anymore?
I'm still saying that.
Okay.
I'm sticking to that. She's not going to make me change my mind because I'm wondering why.
I'm not trying to make. I'm
people.
just trying to
Okay.
make you
So
understand
who's going to
how silly you are.
have the last laugh on this or the final say?
I will, because he doesn't know what feminism means. That's
So,
why he's saying it's a.
should we
Why are
end
you
it there?
sticking to the fact? Okay.
Yeah, because that's what you said.
Teach me what feminism is.
No, you tell me. Do you,
No,
what
I
do-
want
what
you
do
to tell me.
understand?
No,
It's
I
the
want you- okay, now I want
will
you to tell me.
It's the equal opportunities. It's equality given to women socially, economically, and financially. How is
Okay.
this a feminist movement?
Whoa. Okay. On that note,
Socially. No. Should we go on?
let's
so
move
over.
on to the next
You
thing.
didn't finish defining
up,
what.
close it up.
No, you didn't finish defining what feminism is. There's more to feminism.
All right then,
than what
guys.
you just
We
said.
need to take
But
a quick break
we'll
right
go back
now.
to that.
When we come back, it'll be more entertainment stories.
It is not yet over. The Get to Lawton Millions promo is still on. 110 people have won up to 65 million naira already, and you can be one of them, as there is 31 million naira still available to be won. You stand a chance to become a millionaire. All you have to do is walk into a Fidelity Bank near you and open an account with 10,000 naira or pay in 10,000 naira to your already existing account, and you stand a chance to win 1 million, 2 million, and 3 million naira in the monthly draw. Grow your account to 50,000 naira and stand a chance to win up to 5 million naira. That's not all. Lots of consolation prizes like refrigerators and generators to be won. Rush now to the Fidelity Bank near you and start saving for a chance to become a millionaire in the Fidelity Get a Lot in Millions promo.
We're Fidelity. We keep our word.
I don't get a lot, God do it.
Welcome back. It's tea time on Plus TV, and up next is our story on John Cena. He and Nikki Bella are reportedly back together after breaking off their engagement. Well, they only broke up in April, so why are they getting back together so soon?
Because they realised how much they love each other and decided to get back together.
No.
What?
What do
and
you
you're
think?
their divorce attorney. Like, how do you know?
Okay. According to reports, you know me, I always talk with facts. According to reports, they felt like the wedding wasn't theirs again, and then they were just doing this for the fans. You get me?
really?
And then because they have different values, according to them, John doesn't want kids,
Yeah.
she wants kids.
Why the hell are they getting married?
Exactly. So they just felt the wedding was based on pretense. This was a wedding they were doing for the people, and it didn't feel like their wedding anymore. So they decided to call it off, but not call off the relationship. So
Right,
the only
okay.
reason, the only period they did not speak to each other was the wedding weekend. But after the wedding weekend, they gave each other space. After the wedding weekend, they kept in touch all the time. They were still in love, and they spoke.
You
So
know-
right now, they're doing a wedding for them
Okay.
and not for the people.
So does that change the fact that he doesn't want kids? And
I'm sure
she
they
wants
must have
kids?
sorted it out if they
If
still.
let me clarify what you said about that. Who wants children and who doesn't?
John
Bella
Cena.
wants kids,
And John
John
Cena
Cena
doesn't
doesn't want
Okay.
kids.
And now that they're back together, do you think John will want kids now?
Yeah.
Well, they're not talking about marriage yet, so we don't know. We
Okay.
don't know.
Okay.
I think that's silly. Sorry, but that marriage isn't going to work, because if they want two different things, then why are they bothering to get back together?
You know what? I am of the feeling that they've had this break up, and that probably one of them has had time to think about the others.
Suddenly change their mind. Oh yeah, it's fine. I'll
Yes,
have
that-
kids.
Exactly. Or maybe Nikki has decided not to.
She doesn't want kids.
No, I haven't.
No, I'm saying in the
Yeah.
Pardon?
Do you want kids?
Yeah, but it's not my relationship that we're discussing. But
No,
yes.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I
you
do want kids. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as I was saying that perhaps I'm just thinking one of them has actually changed their minds. Perhaps Nikki has decided not to have children, just like John Cena, or John has decided to then have children.
No, I get you. I just think it's
Yeah.
very, very like quick to make this such a like important
decision.
Yeah.
But you know, love makes us do things. So,
Speak for yourself, Toad. Speak for yourself.
all right then. If you're very quiet on this.
No, because I just told you what it's about now. So
No, what I'm
is-
saying is that do you think that my theory might be right? That one of them has actually decided to go.
Definitely, before they would decide to come back together, then they've come to a compromise, and I think that's what this is.
Okay, and who do you think has actually compromised, John or Nikki?
It's probably John. I don't see Nikki backing out.
Yeah,
you
I
can't
think
just suddenly
John.
say you
It has
want
to be
kids and
John.
then not want
It
kids.
has to be John.
Okay, and why are you saying John precisely?
Because if you're in love with a woman, you would do almost anything for her. At least I would.
Speak for yourself.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I would.
Final thoughts on this, Lakwe?
I think it's easier for John to make that decision because it's easier to go from saying you don't want kids to you do want kids, but I think it's harder to say you want kids and then
not
I don't want
wanting
kids.
Yeah,
so
true.
I think it's John.
All right then. For more on the Sina and Bella story, we're going over now to our newsroom for a report from our social media analyst, Buki November. Buki, over to you.
Hi, Tokumbo, and hi, everybody else in the studio. That's Ife and Lakwe, actually. Okay, so I hear what Ife says, but for the first time in a long time, it seems as though the verdict on social media is unanimous, or almost unanimous, but it feels unanimous. It feels, most fans just think this was a publicity stunt. And they did this because they wanted to increase views on their show. They don't see that part that Ife is explaining. And I think that's the part they need to push out more with probably good PR. But so far, the conversation is just, most people don't even care. Most people say, oh, we saw it coming, of course. And then a few other people, well, many other people actually think it was just a publicity stunt. Here are some comments from social media. I said it before, people on Twitter are not nice. Anyway, my final thoughts on this, simple. If they really want to be together, then they should be together. Whether it's for the fans, whether it's for themselves, I don't care. If they really care about each other enough to say they want to get married, then let them just go ahead and do it. They can't leave, it's not something they can decide to just want to leave public eye. People are going to always have to say something about them at some point, so let them push people's comments aside and just do this for themselves. Get married because they want to get married, not because of the fans. Don't contradict myself. Okay, that's all from me, Tokumbo. Back to you.
All right then, Buki, thanks very much for that quick update. We'll take a quick break right now, but when we come back, it'll be a whole new story. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.
Thinking of banking in Africa? Think Zenith. In today's fast-moving, fast-changing world, you need a financial partner that understands your unique expectations. A bank with presence in major financial centers across the world, with the enabling platform to facilitate seamlessly, whenever, wherever, however. A bank with best-in-class financial solutions from a superb combination of technology and human touch for easy, fast, and secure banking that creates real value. Turning dreams into reality is now in your hands. People, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time, and up next is a story on Big Brother Naija contestant Nina as she gets a surprise gift from fashion mogul Toyin Elawani. Why did Toyin have to buy Nina a car?
She just got endorsed by Toyin's, what would I call it? Yes, styling agency.
Oh,
so,
I
yeah.
see. Okay, because I didn't really understand it. I was like, why would she have to buy a car?
She has a series of companies: Tiana Makeup, Tiana Fashion School, Tiana. She's a mogul, so
okay.
She has
And
different. Why are you laughing at? Why are you laughing
She's been
at
making
that?
faces.
I said, why? You know Toyin personally?
No.
You have a problem with Toyin?
No, she's not a mogul though.
Oh, she's not.
Is. That's
okay.
what Wikipedia describes her as.
She's not a mogul.
Okay.
Two things. The reason why I don't think she's a mogul is because it's suspicious. Secondly, like a lot of the other women in Lagos that have money. And two, she also Why would she buy a car for someone that's not even that famous?
Exactly.
That she's
There's
supposedly
something
styling.
there, isn't there?
It doesn't make any sense to me.
This whole thing could just be, I don't know. She has beef with Bobrisky.
She sells.
Bobrisky
Likes Nina.
and Nina had a fallout because of her. So this might all be happening to spite Bobrisky. Bobrisky got Nina an iPhone X.
Oh.
You get, so it's like, oh, you got an iPhone X, I got her a car.
Nina's an idiot.
And then I heard somewhere that I think it was Tony that was saying, okay, we're going to shut the haters up with this. And now that you mentioned Bobrisky, I'm thinking, do they all tie in together?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible.
And then she also said, when she announced on her social media page that she was going to get Nina a gift, a lot of her fans came and said, hope it's a car, hope it's a car. So even if she didn't want to buy her a car,
She had
the
to.
fans pushed her to buy
What car did
Nina
she get
a car.
her?
Exactly.
A Toyota Corolla, popularly called
I was going to
Muscle.
ask, was it as good as the Porsche that Davido got for his
No,
girlfriend?
this one is no assurance, please.
Oh, but that's not bad then. In that case, she can afford it. I thought she got her like a really nice car.
Yeah, but a Toyota Corolla
A flashy
is not a
car
bad
is what I mean.
But if we look at it from a different angle, what did Nina do to deserve, this car? Do you think she did something that might
Nina
have
looked
inspired?
really good during the last Eddies Award, and she was styled by Tony Lawani. So
Can I be honest?
Yeah, go on.
The only reason why they like her, oh, never mind.
No, say it.
No,
Go.
say it,
I'm
say it,
curious
say it,
now,
say
and
it.
I can't
I think
let
you
go.
have a problem with Lawani.
I don't. I just have a problem with those kind of women in this society.
No, but I respect
but-
that she's not those type of women, because at age 16, while she was in Unilag,
Yeah.
she had
She's
businesses.
owning already.
Yeah, she owned a supermarket. She owned
I'm not saying she's not entrepreneurial, but I'm saying their source of their income is not legit.
Let's
That's
hear
what I'm saying.
what your issue is with her.
I don't have a personal issue with her. I don't know her. Like,
Okay.
I'm just saying that the reason why I think that there's this obsession with Nina is to do with beauty standards.
Okay.
And the fact that she's light skinned and she's like she fits the bill.
So you're thinking if she was dark skinned?
No, the reason I'm not starting a whole light skin, dark skin war here, because we're all still black people. But the reason why I'm saying that is because the whole Bobrisky issue, he kept obsessing about her because she was light skinned and like that's the kind of look he likes and he aspired. Like he has that kind of trait. When it was the season before that, it was T-Boss he was rooting for, who looks similar and that kind of thing. He loves that look, right? So, and Tony Lawani looks pretty similar. They both sell bleaching cream. I don't advocate stuff like that. So for me, I feel like it's because she fits the bill.
Right.
That's why they're like, because they could have done Cece. Like,
yeah,
she's
but Tony does a whole lot of other stuff
I'm not
apart from
disputing that. I'm
selling
talking about
bleaching
why
cream.
they are
She's
obsessed
also a video director, a music video director.
Okay.
She owns a dancing school. She owns a fashion school. She owns salons. Should I go on?
Sorry, but did I say she wasn't entrepreneurial?
No, but you're going on about the bleaching cream that maybe
Because
that's
we're
why
talking
they
about Nina.
married.
We're talking about Nina. We're talking about why there's so much interest around Nina.
So are you insinuating that Nina is bleaching?
No, I'm saying that.
Don't put words into her mouth, you.
She probably is. She probably is.
Just messing with you.
All right,
She probably
then.
is anyways.
Our final story is this breaking story regarding Gucci Mane. The American rapper has unfollowed his wife, Keisha, and the couple could allegedly be heading for divorce.
This is my favorite story.
Why?
Because their wedding, look, first of all, they were meant to be like the typical like rags to riches American like kind of like, African American like ride or die. Every single guy when they got married was like, oh yeah, I need my own Keisha Kayor because like he went to prison and she stuck by him when he was poor, fat and ugly. But and then now like he's glowed up and everything. And then he came back, he married her, and he gave her the world. And I will put my hands up to this. I used to watch their reality show all the time.
Yeah.
He spoils her rotten. Like he buys her whatever she wants. When the budget. Their wedding had no budget, by the way. Like, it was up to
limitless.
it was however she wanted to spend it. Everything was
But it
designed.
ran into millions of dollars, right?
Pardon,
The wedding.
yeah, easily. Like she could spend anything she wanted. Everything was like crystal. Like everything was like embellished with diamonds. It was nice. Now, for me to hear that they've broken up, one, I don't believe it. Two, she was the only person he was following.
Yes.
But now he's following nobody, but she's still following him.
Right.
And then they also posted a picture together 6 days ago. So I'm just like, I don't know. They're
start
probably
together.
going for a rough patch, but I don't believe that they've broken up because they've probably been through the worst. So there'll be no
Because
reason to
word
break up now.
has it that they're probably just separated and that they may be heading for divorce. It's not definite yet.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe all of that.
Okay,
Because
and
like
if
they're on and off anyway.
Okay.
I think speculation is just what is going on in the social media world. The fact that he unfollowed her and she was the only person who was following doesn't mean they're getting a divorce.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No, but what that highlights is, there may be a separation because, like we said
But
earlier.
have you seen the headlines? The headlines are saying Gucci Mane and Keisha are getting divorced. Gucci Mane.
There's no reason for them to suggest that there's a divorce.
Yeah, because
and that's
they
how
just
people end
unfollowed her.
up getting like pressured in in their marriages because everyone's assuming something's
But
going
that's
on.
what happens when you put your business out there.
Yeah, and
but really, I'm going to say something about what Lackley said. Like when he went to jail, when he was fat, and when he came out, dude left her some money. And when he came out, she doubled the money.
Yeah.
She gave him a Maybach.
Okay.
How many women would do that?
And then there was one of the
I
things
wouldn't.
that you would.
You would.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
Why are you going to prison in the first place?
Please.
And why are you like being a mess?
Oh no, we can't be judgmental
Yes,
about
I can
that.
be
no,
judgmental.
we
It's
can't
prison.
be. We
I
can't be
can. That's speak
judgmental
for-
about that.
I can. It's
Why?
my opinion. You shouldn't be going to prison and putting me in that position in the first place. If you gave me money
But this
and
is
you were here,
America.
wait,
Yeah.
let me finish. If you gave me money and you
Yeah.
were here and you wanted me to double it, fine, I will double it. But why should I have to double your money because you've gone and got yourself into prison?
But he didn't ask her to. She did it out of
Finally,
her.
So why did
guys.
you give her money?
Why did he
Finally,
give her money?
who's going to make the final parting shot?
I'm going to make the final.
And your
Because
parting
if
shot
they're just going
is.
to defend this kind of culture. No.
I'm not defending
women
the
shouldn't have
culture.
to- Shh.
Listen,
Unfortunately-
I'm just saying that
unfortunately, we
this
don't
is
have
a
much
ride
time.
or die chick, and
She's
that
not a
we
ride or die
should
chick. Stop
appreciate
projecting that
We don't
rhetoric.
have a lot
No,
of
this is
women
the same
that
thing
are
with
ride or
assurance.
die.
Oh my
There are
God.
women that the moment you go broke, they just want
It's
to
all
leave
happening
you.
right here on Tea Time.
Do
I
you
love it when it
understand?
gets
You're
like
saying,
this.
You're saying ride or die because you want women to put up with your nonsense.
All right,
No, don't go there.
All right,
I'm not
then.
talking about. I'm not saying that what Gucci
Ife,
Mane did
for
was
time,
right.
unfortunately.
All right, it's all
So
good.
unfortunately, that's all we've got time for. But before I go, a big thank you to my co-anchors as well as the entire production team. Join us on Monday for yet another interesting edition. Until then, I'm Tokumbo Tai saying thanks for watching and have a great weekend.